Good morning. It's a colder day ahead than it was yesterday. There's a lot of cloud. We've got rain and hill snow moving northwards across England and Wales. We've also got rain and mostly hill snow across northeast Scotland. And wherever you are, it's going to be windy. And these are the temperatures, 2 to about 11 degrees. So a little bit milder across England and Wales tomorrow, but wrap up warmly today.
Yeah, chilly today. Carol, thank you.
Good morning, Sally and John. Good morning, everyone. This morning, if you are just stepping out, it's a cold start to the day. We've got a cold wind. However, if you're in St Mary's, in the Isles of Scilly, it's not. We've got a different direction of wind here, and the temperature currently is 11 degrees, but it's only 6 in Armagh, Newcastle. It is 4 degrees. Now, the forecast for today, we're looking at outbreaks of rain. There'll be some hill snow, especially so across the hills in the northeast of Scotland. But still, Sal and John, a lot of cloud and also some rain at times. Sal and John.
Sorry, what?
You look like you're busy doing something else.
Sorry. Yeah. Oh, sorry. We were listening to the weather, Carol. We are just busily doing our comic relief noses. And we've got one for you. Yeah. So you've got to draw one too. Will you do that for us?
Yes.
The new comic relief noses where you draw your own design on them this year. You don't just have boring, flat, white. You want to...
Oh, mine is going to be covered in cats. That's fine.
That's a good one.
It has to reflect your personality, so it's entirely
That's a good one. Here's a brilliant idea. Carol is with us with the weather. Or is it, Carol? I'm not sure.
Bless you, Sam. Well, hit and miss, busily. Good morning, everybody. Next few days, the weather is a bit more of what we've had. It's going to be grey, it's going to be damp, there's some rain in the forecast. Good morning, everybody. If you're just stepping out, it's going to be a colder start to the day than it was yesterday. It's going to be a colder day generally. It's also fairly cloudy, as you can see from Ian's picture in Himsby, but we've also got some snow around in Ochleven in Aberdeenshire. Now, today, we're looking at a mixture of rain and also hill snow.
Is it surfing weather, Carol?
Oh, no, Sal.
Maybe not.
Although maybe if you're brave along the North Sea, but I'm not recommending it, by the way. It's a wet start to the day. We've had some rain coming in from the southwest, pushing northwards. You can see this wet start to the day in Cardiff.
And here she has one last look at the weather for us this morning.
You need to put your coat on.
It looks freezing there, Carol.
It is.
What's going on?
It's cold. There's a bitterly cold easterly wind. So if you're out today, bear that in mind. Your thermometer may say something, but it will feel much colder than that. Good morning, everyone. Some of us today are going to see some hill snow in some of the heavier bursts. You could see it at lower levels across the north and east of Scotland.
Good afternoon. Well, it was a miserable start to the day, boggy underfoot with plenty of spray on the roads, and it's going to continue to be wet through this afternoon. This is the front that's pushing all that rain northwards.
Hi to you, Sarah. A bit of snow on our picture here. Now, don't get too excited. We are only talking about hill snow over the next day or two. For most of us, it's much too mild. It's outbreaks of rain, and it really has not been a pleasant day so far, especially across southern parts of the UK.
Hello again. I hope you've had a lovely day. How's this for a cracking photo on a grey day? Good old nature. Nature has given us rain today. We end the night on a drier but grey and murky note, but tomorrow ends up being a much better day. It will turn brighter and milder. And then from Thursday onwards, that unsettled weather, I'm afraid, returns with rain at times.
Hello, snow.
Yes, not quite the Winter Olympics, Sophie, but we have had some snow in parts of the UK today. That was how it looked for a weather watcher in Shetland. A beautiful wintry scene, but we have actually seen a bit of snow in some spots further south than that as well. Also, a little bit of sunshine amongst the showers for a weather watcher in Cornwall. Bude today had a top temperature of 11 degrees Celsius, but parts of the east coast of England and also the far north of Scotland barely got above freezing. A battleground between cold air in the north, mild air in the south. That is producing some rain for some of us. Milder air is still trying to dig its way in from the south, and that trend continues as we head through Friday into the weekend. It does look milder, but no surprises here. There's more rain in the forecast.
Well, you definitely would have needed a brolly if you were out at the piazza today. Let's get a check on the weather forecast now from Kate. Kate, it's been a bit grim, it's been a bit grey. When's it going to get better?
I'll offer you a little bit of positivity for tomorrow.
Please, we need it.
Short-lived, but still a little bit of positivity nonetheless. I had to search through lots of pictures today to find just a little bit of colour. That's the best I could do, shop fronts, I'm afraid, because the sky has predominantly been very grey. It's been an overcast one here in London once again. As you saw from Chris and Wendy, our reporters earlier on, it is still raining. Now, this was earlier. I think that's Skippy himself or themselves. Doesn't look like they're having too much fun. Lots of puddles. It's very, very squelchy underfoot. And I'd like to say it got better towards the end of the day, but it didn't. It started to get mistier and murkier. That was around 3:30 this afternoon.
But from about the Peak District northwards, it is going to be rather cloudy, and then we've got that cold, rainy and at times wintry weather there in parts of Scotland. Here's the outlook. Most days are pointing to rain clouds. It won't be raining all the time. There will be some dry interludes, but it is looking pretty damp, the future, isn't it? That's it from me. Bye-bye.
And snow and ice warnings have been issued across parts of the UK. But if you think we've got it bad, this town in Eastern Europe has completely frozen over. I have more on this and the weather closer to home later in the programme.
Look, I know it's not your fault, but we need someone to blame. When is it going to end, Alex?
My inbox is huge right now, just with complaints and asking when is summer coming. One day at a time. That's all I can say, is that one day at a time. But I just wanted to start off actually with some rather interesting weather. Take a look at this. This is not the UK. This is Gdańsk in Poland. This is the river, runs through the centre, as you can see, completely frozen over, a bit like those frost fairs that we used to have on the River Thames way back in the day, way before my time. But beautiful pictures here, people walking, skating, and you can see nothing but clear skies overhead. And that's because conditions there have been relatively settled. Now, last night in Gdańsk, it got down to -23. Nowhere near as cold as that here tonight. But let's take a look at why this is all happening. And we have this massive blocking high across eastern parts of Europe at the moment. And that essentially is keeping conditions pretty settled, very cold, but it's also diverting areas of low pressure and the jet stream basically to the south and then pushing them further north, which is why we're getting all this rain travelling up the country at the moment. And with this setup not changing in the next few days, there is going to be more rain certainly on the horizon. Let's take a look at the pressure pattern setup, and as we run that, you can see low pressure after low pressure continues to come in and drives its way up the country with further outbreaks of rain. Let's take a very quick look at the warnings that are in place as we head through. The rain warning in the southwest has now expired, but we do have warnings for snow and ice coming in tonight and into tomorrow. Let's take a look. I treat you to the satellite picture from earlier today and show you the grey and dreary skies that were across much of us at the moment. And this is the band of rain which made it even more miserable across the south today. And as we head through this evening and overnight, that will slowly but surely trundle its way a little bit further north, perhaps turning a touch wintry up over high ground, particularly in Scotland, where we could also get some freezing rain developing in places. Temperatures are going to be pretty cold, especially out in those countryside areas, so watch out for it being quite slippery underfoot first thing tomorrow. That's put a smile on my face, the resounding cheer in the gallery. They're happy about the sunshine tomorrow. I hope you're happy too, but short-lived at the same.
Alex.
Blink and you miss it.
We have to take that for the moment, thank you.